So in this tutorial we are discussing about advanced PHP, and we have already discussed about some topics on advanced PHP. We have discussed about basic things like class, objects, and their abstract class, inheritance, and there are lots of things and lots of examples. So if you don't see this, you can see from my previous video. And in this video we're going to discuss about static method. So first of all, we need to learn what is static method. So static method can be called directly and we don't need to create an instance of the class. So how we can create this? So just go to the editor and create a static method. So first of all, we need to create a class. Suppose I am creating a class. So class name is my class. Okay, and here if you want to create any method like public function, suppose message, okay, and this is the method of my class, and I am just displaying some output, that is I am echoing some things. So right here, welcome to learning points YouTube channel. Okay, so now if you want to call this message, we need to create the object of my class. So write obj and here write equal to new my class, and then we need to use this object to call the message. Okay, so now if you go to the browser, we can see the output, welcome to learning points YouTube channel. But now if you want to create any static function, or you can say any static method, we need to use the new keyword, that is static. Okay, so using the static keyword we can create a method as static. So then if you want to call the static method, very simply we can call this. We don't need to create any instance, or we do not need to create any object of this class. So how we can use this? So let's remove the object part. Okay, and here just use the my class is the class name, and then write the method's name. Okay, so if you go to the browser, we can see the same output. So it's cool. So we don't need to write any object, we don't need to create an instance, but we can get access of this method. So this is the static method. So this was the very simple example. So now I am going to show you another example. Suppose I want to create another method and I want to call the static method from that method within the same class. How we can get access of this? So just create a new function. Suppose public function. So I am creating, suppose, any constructor function. So write underscore underscore construct. Okay, and if we want to call the message from this constructor, how we can use this? So here we need to write a new things, that is self keyword. So self is the keyword to call any static method, and after that double colon, that is the name of double colon is scope resolution operator. So using scope resolution operator we can get access of this. Okay, so now I will not call the message because we are calling the static function. So I want to create a object and I want to call this method. So we know if you want to call any constructor method, the constructor will call automatic when the object will be created. So create the object. So write new and the class name, that is my class. Okay, so I just create a object of this and we will get access of construct function, and inside this constructor function we will get access of this message because we are calling the message function inside the constructor function. Okay, so I just swap this because this is a good practice, always write constructor on the top of the class. Okay, so now if you go to the browser and refresh this, we will get the same output. So now we can understand how to call a static method and how to call a static method from inside of another method. So now I want to call the static method from outside of the class without the help of inheritance. So this is the class my class, and I want to create another class, that is class and my class 2. Okay, so here we'll create a methods, and from this method we'll call this static method. Okay, so how we can call this? So just create a simple method, that is public function message 2. So I am writing the message 2 here. So in the my class we are using the message, and in my class 2 we are using the message 2, and we need to extend this my class from this my class 2 to get the access of this method. So just write extends keyword here, extends. So extends are used to inherit the data from another class. So I want to write the parent class name here. So we'll call the message function from message 2. So very simple, we can get the access. So as it is the static method, so we will get the access of the static method using the class. So write my class and double colon the scope resolution operator and write message. So now if you create an object of my class 2 and call this message 2 using the object, we'll get the access of message. So write $obj and the method name is message 2. So note that we are calling the message 2. So here if you create an object and we're getting the access of message 2, but inside the message 2 we're calling this message with the my class. Okay. So now if you go to the browser and refresh this, we'll get the output. So here we are getting the outputs 2 times. So welcome to Learning Points YouTube channel and welcome to Learning Points YouTube channel. So why 2 times? Because we are extending the my class. So when we create an object of this my class 2, we are calling indirectly the constant function, because when we create any object we'll get the access of construct function, and inside the construct function we are getting access of the message. So for now I don't want to write the message 2 because the result is duplicating. I want to call the my class 2 class, and from inside the my class 2 we have a message 2 method, and from the message 2 method we are getting the access of message. So now refresh this, we'll get the result welcome to Learning Points YouTube channel. So that is very simple, and these concepts are really helpful when you will get any project or when you start any application, you will get these things. So basically why we are using advanced PHP, we don't need to write much code. We'll use the code multiple times but will not write multiple times. Okay, so this is the main purpose of object oriented concept. So now we are calling the same message from another class. So now here we can see the static method is the public. So if you change the static method as private or protected, so what happened? So just write here the protected. So we know that protected method can be accessed from this class and from the child class. So we'll get the same output when we run this program. So we are getting the welcome to Learning Points YouTube channel, but here we can use another keyword to access this. So here I am using directly my class and message, so because we are using this class, but without this class we can also access this. So as we are using the my class here, we don't need to write my class another time. So if we just write the parent keyword here, so we will get the same output. So using the parent keyword we will get the access of any methods. Okay, so just refresh this, we'll get the same output. Okay, and now if you want to use this static method as private, then what happened? So if you want to access the private method, we will not get access. So it's showing the fatal error, call to private method my class message. So but I need access of this message from my class 2. How we can do this? So very simple, just create a method that is public function, suppose message 3. Okay, you can add your own name, but here I am writing the message 3 and I am calling this static method from inside this message 3. So I am calling the self and scope resolution operator message. Okay, so we know using the self message we can get access of this message as it is using under the same class, so private message can be accessible, but message 3 is the public. So if we call the message 3 here, we can get access of this class output. So we are not displaying anything from any other functions, but we are echo some things from the message, but it is private and we are creating object that is my class 2 and we are trying to get access message 3 from this class object. So what will be the output? So just go to the browser and refresh this. Welcome to Learning Points YouTube channel. So that is the power of advanced PHP, and this is the cool thing. So we can understand how to access static methods, how to call that static method from outside the class, how to call from another class, and how to call another class if the static method is protected or if private. So basically it's all about the static method. So what happen if you want to access any static property? So if we going to create any property that is static property, so how we can get access of this property from any functions or from child function? So we're going to discuss about this thing in our next video, so don't miss this video. And if you have any queries about this video, please comment in the below comment section, and next day we're going to learn about the static properties. So please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.